Hi everyone, welcome to my blog. On September of 2021, we took a 5-day trip to Alaska. We went to Denali National Park, Girdwood and Kenai Fjords National Park. It was amazing and I can't wait to share my adventure with you. So let's get into the video. Day 1, we took an early morning flight from Seattle to Anchorage. After reaching Anchorage, we got some food and drove straight to Denali National Park. The drive is close to 250 miles on Alaska 3 North Highway. As we approached Denali, the leaves changed colors and it looked absolutely gorgeous. Right after reaching Denali National Park, we did our first hike, the Horshoe Lake Trail. It's a 4-mile loop from the visitor center and it is somewhere between easy to moderate. You will get some stunning views of the forest and the hills on the hike. However, my favorite part of the hike was the beaver dam. And it's incredible how these small creatures put together this structure only using branches and mud. On day 2, we went back to Denali. We took the Tundra Wilderness bus tour, which is a 6-hour tour through the park. We got some great views of the Alaskan range and the rivers along our way. Unfortunately, it was a cloudy day and we didn't get to see Mount Denali. But we got to experience a lot of wildlife. The effects of global warming can be seen throughout the park. The permafrost layer under most of Denali is melting at a rapid rate, which is causing landslides like this, and the whole park is sinking by several inches every week. Later in the day, we did the Savage River Loop Trail, which starts at mile 15. It's a 2-mile easy trail along either side of the river as it carves a canyon through the Alaskan hills. On day 3, we drove all the way south to Girdwood. On the way, we stopped at Denali Viewpoint and got a partial view of the Denali Range. Next, we went to Beluga Point, which is south of Anchorage. Sadly, we didn't get to see any beluga whales, but nonetheless, the place had some stunning views. Our final stop for the day was Alyashka Prince Hotel, and we took the aerial tram to the top of Mount Alyashka. From the top, we experienced the beautiful panoramic views of the Turnagain Arm and the mountain ranges. On day 4, we drove further south to Seward. On the way, we stopped by the Upper Trail Lake. The lake was extremely peaceful and the clouds looked magical. After that, we left to catch our 6-hour cruise to Kenai Fjords National Park. This was by far my favorite part of the Alaskan trip. We encountered a variety of animals in their natural habitat, including humpback whales, Steller sea lions, sea otters, and several kinds of birds. We encountered some interesting landforms on the way, but at the end, we reached the majestic Lake Glacier. With the engines turned off, we were able to hear the creaks and pops of the ice as it follows the flow of gravity down to the water's edge. In the evening, we stopped by a stream which was full of salmon. There were probably hundreds of them in there, and the view was spectacular. On day 5, our first stop was Alaska Sea Life Center in Seward. It's a great facility filled with a lot of sea life that surrounds the Alaskan shoreline. From the sea lions, varieties of fishes, the octopuses and the different birds, we didn't have a dull moment in there. We also got to touch some of the starfishes and the sea urchins in the touch tank. From here, we drove to Exit Glacier in Kenai Fjords National Park. where we hiked the 2-mile-long Exit Glacier Overlook Trail. There were signs on the way which displayed where the glacier was at various years, and it serves as an excellent visual reminder of how much the glacier has receded because of the effects of climate change. At the top, we saw a great view of the glacier and the glacier ice feeding the streams below. Our next stop was the Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center. It was breathtaking to see a lot of animals in one place, including bisons, moose, caribou, and many others. They also had information about how they rescued the animal, like this porcupine, which was rescued after his mother died and he was found in a ditch. The highlight of the day, however, was when we caught this bear relaxing near the rocks. After spending 5 days in Alaska, it was time to take the flight back to Seattle. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you did. Thanks a lot for watching.